When did Jaylon make the move from Sam to Will?
Maybe about halfway through spring, maybe after 5 or 6 practices.
And has it been more comfortable there, a better fit for him?
Well, he's settling in there now. What was new to him was being a second level in the box player, because last year he was always out in space and never was in the box, just by nature of the scheme, you know. And so now he's got to find a comfort level in there. He's got some work to do, but he shows signs of being, an outstanding player there. Jaylon Smith has great instincts, and he's got a super attitude. He came here as a 5-star recruit, the best in the country, and you never would have known it on day one. He was like a sponge, eager to learn. This I'm talking about last year as a freshman. He was eager to learn. He spent extra time. He was a quick study. Now he's doing the same thing here. So he was a freshman All-American or whatever he was. He's not any different than he was before he, had that year. I mean, he's still humble and works it and doesn't have all the answers and smart and quick study and still has those wonderful instincts.
What are the new challenges he faces being a second-level interior guy versus where he was? What is he going to learn?
The big issue is how's he going to stand up to offensive linemen up in his face and run fits. When you're in the box, I mean, Jaylon's world was pretty basic last year. His vision was, maybe 1 or 2 guys on every play. Those were his keys. Now his vision has to expand to see all kinds of things. Linemen, he's got to see tight ends. He's seeing it with wide vision now, as an inside linebacker has to do.
Yeah, sure. When Van Gorderverse came and kind of introduced his scheme, how quickly did you guys know you were going to have to move some personnel around in that Sam spot to get guys like John and James there for a little more speed?
Well, we didn't know that right away. I mean, Jaylon was the ideal combination, out there. But we as it worked out, I mean, Jaylon just showed some stuff. We were playing him over at that other spot anyways when we went to the sub person. And when Matthias came in, Jaylon went over. We're not going to take Jaylon off the field under any circumstances. So he had to learn a position. He wasn't a nickel, and we're going to be a nickel some. So he had to learn how to play somewhere. So he went over there and played at the will position. So he kind of learned that, and so now he started showing some stuff. And now we're thinking, well, maybe he can do that all the time.
So is the goal to moving him, is that just kind of the goal to simplify things for him and let him be in one spot?
I think so, yeah. I think that helps. But, like I said, I mean, we're a multiple defense now. So our linebackers are in and out of the box and based on call and formation and all that stuff. So they gotta be really flexible guys and be able to learn multiple positions.